All right, everyone. How in the heck are you? I just wanted to touch base with you and let you know how the whole health update is going because it was one of those things where I talked about it last week with the challenge being, I believe, week one of my, well, not week one, but my second week of personal weigh ins, which was on the 28th. Sorry, I'm getting messages but that was on, yeah, the 28th. And then I was talking about the 4th. So today is let me see, this is the 6th. So this is day 17 and 99 days to go. I am 15% all the way through the weigh-in process. I apologize. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the screen here to let you know. So again, today is day 17, 99 days to go. And the first week, I was able to get rid of 19.7 pounds and 3 inches. This week, or last week on Tuesday, or I should say this week on Tuesday, the 4th, I was able to get rid of 7.5 pounds and 2 inches. So things are going absolutely as phenomenal as they possibly could without, losing more. Or I should say, releasing more. Trying to get rid of that lose name, but long story short, everything is going fantastic. I've been doing intermittent fasting. I think I talked about that last time. And I just want to say something just to keep everything exactly as good as possible, guys. Go to weswyatt.com/disclaimer. Anything that I talk about in the form of weight loss, making money, tax savings on home-based businesses, whatever the case may be, just know that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a tax attorney, and I want you to go to that weswyatt.com/disclaimer. So, but anyway, with all that said, also go to weswyatt.com, scroll down to the area where you can put in your name and your email address, and I'll get you on a VIP list that will, kind of hip you to some of the things that are going on. The messages that you hear coming through are from my buddy Andrew Lane, design hacker, that is telling me about a new feature that the site that I use, Podia, has got going on about some discussions that they're going to have. And what it's going to allow you to do is go through and you'll be able to have discussions on the products that you actually have on that site. So if you have a, say, digital download or a product that is, or a membership, I assume, that is individual. So as an example, I spoke about last time on this that I was going to put together like a little, I don't know, we'll call it cheat sheet or whatever, about the things that you should do when you start a program. So with me, I'm doing intermittent fasting. I'm taking supplements that are highly absorbable, not Me Too products. It is a network marketing product. And with that said, I want to talk to you in a second about that as well. But the way that I'm doing it is I am doing a 21-hour fast and then eating between the hours of 2 and 5 every day. So, and when I do eat, I eat well. So, that cheat sheet, or that thing that I was talking about last time, is the things that are the usual suspects that you do when you start a new program. So, as an example, it doesn't matter what network marketing program you're in, or if you were doing uh, uh, supplements or shakes or meals or whatever it may be through, let's say, GNC or Walmart or whatever. There's a big difference when you do it via network marketing. I'm gonna tell you what those things are, and I want to give you, again, go to weswyatt.com/disclaimer so that you know that the stuff I'm telling you is individual basis, kind of a thing. But with network marketing, one of the things I want you to get out of your head, and I've kind of talked about this ad nauseum as well as other people have, But there's a lot of haters out there for network marketing. And if I'm being 1,000% honest, I've been that way in the past myself a couple times. And the reason why is very simple, and that is about 99% of the people out there that do it will fail. Now, when I say fail, that is going to sound extremely negative. What I mean by that is 1% has a likelihood of making money. Okay. And what I mean by that is it's an opportunity that, because it is so difficult to kind of get a hold of and kind of get the routine down for, the one thing that I will tell you is it's not for the timid, okay? And it's also not for the lazy. That is something that, if you're not out there doing what you're supposed to do, you will not see results, okay? And it's kind of like the diet itself, the health challenge that I'm on. My willpower gets tested over and over again. I've got a college age son that lives in our house, and the things that this child can eat are insane. So he can go through and eat the things that would just absolutely, you'd see me turn into Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, just get bigger and bigger as time goes on, just because I don't have that metabolism anymore. So when they're eating pizza and whatever, I can't eat that stuff. And I will tell you that the same thing applies to network marketing. If you are letting the temptations get you, in the sense of not doing the blocking and tackling of contacting people, and not the old way of creating 100 names and talking to people in the grocery store and all that stuff, that is not my bag, guys. What I adopt more than anything is the idea that, I believe it was uh, oh, I want to say Rockefeller. We'll say Rockefeller. I think it was the I'd rather have 1% effort of my let's look it up, guys, because I'm gonna screw up the saying. Let's find it so that we have it 100% correct here. Let's see here. Isn't this great video, guys? Great video. Okay, it was J. Paul Getty. J. Paul Getty said, "I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 people than 100% of my own." Okay, so when you're going out there and you're looking at that concept, my kind of rationale with you is a couple things. One, get the network marketing idea of a quote unquote pyramid scheme out of your mind. And the reason why is because a pyramid scheme is something that people put money into, and the people at the top make money, the people at the bottom don't. Okay. That's not the case with network marketing. With network marketing, what happens is you have the same sort of a structure, and it just so happens to look like a pyramid. So does a traditional workplace, guys. If you think about your traditional workplace, you've got your CEO at the top, and then you've got CFOs and board members below them, and then managers, and then assistant managers and staff. And when you look at the structure of that, it gets minute to huge at the bottom, with the employees. Well, those are no more pyramid schemes than network marketing. What makes network marketing so tough and such an opportunity is the fact that if you don't do anything, you won't benefit. The benefit is going to roll up to the people above you. I want to say hello to my buddy Randy Chafee. Randy, I need to fix my background, but he's there. We do the Building Wins live podcast together, and he is a phenomenal buddy. But anyway, when you're doing network marketing, what happens is this: if you go to the before mentioned GNC, or you go to Walmart or wherever to get your supplements, there's a couple things I want you to keep in mind. There is and especially network marketing. There is a great chance that you're getting we'll call it Me Too product. Okay, probably something that's made one place and then has a different formulation tweaked with it, and then a label put on it. So it's a white label product. Okay, where it is everyone's product, and it's not prior um uh I can't even think of the word I'm looking at. Um okay, guys, I'm a stutter. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but it's not their product. Okay. Um, uh, I won't even pretend to tell you. So that's one thing. You don't have those Me Too products. But the other thing is that you also don't have the absorption, that you have with at least the company that I'm in. So what happens is this: you buy those products, and it is either going to be a one-off through like Walmart or GNC, or you might, if you're buying something, get a what's called an affiliate commission, which affiliate marketing's great. But with affiliate marketing, there's a real good chance that it only goes one level, possibly two. Okay, where you can market it, and if the people that you market to market, you might get something. Most don't do that, but with network marketing, you can, if you have the levels, you have the potential to get paid for as many as you could possibly fill into a team. Okay, now, when you do that, you're getting what are known as like a point value for all the activity that that person does as uh, like a brand partner, a brand ambassador. So if you go back to that J. Paul Getty idea of I'd rather have 1% effort of 100 people than 100% of my own, that's where that idea comes from. In that you bring people on who also want to take a product and have a product, then you get one tiny percent of everything that they do. Okay. And it goes on and on and on. Now, the difference with J. Paul Getty and network marketing is you could have the efforts of 1,000 people, efforts of 10,000 people. Okay. As many people as you can bring into your organization. Okay. So that is not a bad thing. Okay. People will say, oh, well, you're making X amount of money. How much of that is from, your efforts versus your team? That's the whole point, guys, is that it is the efforts of everyone underneath you, and you're basically compensated by sharing it with other people in a tiny little bit that flows up to that organization. Okay. So the reason I tell you all this, okay, isn't to either give a champion to or a champion against network marketing. It's to tell you that the supplements that I decided to take, in addition to the good eating that I'm doing, when you take those supplements, it doesn't matter if those supplements or anything else, any other product that's out there. Last time I did it with a meal replacement and a what was called lean and green meal that you would take. So you'd have five or six, and generally five fuelings is what it was called. And then you'd eat one meal that was called a lean and green, and you would eat, every 2.5 hours to 3 hours a day, an hour, and then at some point in that day you'd have that lean and green. Well, this time I decided to do the fasting route and just make sure that I ate right during that time. But the real long way of getting to all this I was telling you is it doesn't matter what you take to do it. The biggest thing, guys, is right here, in between here, your ears, your mind. And you need to do a couple things. You need to drink tons of water to flush out your system constantly. You need to make sure that you get good rest. Okay. So I'm not telling you to get 8 or 10 hours of sleep. I'm just telling you to get good rest. You need to move. Okay. You need to get some activity to whether even if it's just stretching. Okay. You need to eat less and need to eat more of the good stuff. Okay. So even though something might be good, you still need to eat less of it. Okay. And that's really it. I mean, if you do those things alone without the product, you're going to lose weight and you're going to lose inches. I don't like that word lose. Let's just call it release. Okay. And so then when you pop in something that is also backing you up, in my case, these supplements, not only do they have just insane absorption, at least that I know of, 11 different absorption technologies that are patented and proprietary, which is the word I was looking for before. That I could not in my mind get out, but so proprietary absorption, and the other thing is that if you guys have ever seen that big book that's in doctors' offices, it's called the Physician's Desk Reference. That is now called the PDR.net. Okay. It's online now. So if you go to the PDR.net, I'm not going to tell you the thing here because I don't want to, violate any, social media things. They don't care for network marketing, but ask me. I'd be more than glad to tell you. But all of our products are in the PDR.net. Okay. And that is something that not a lot of other places can say. Okay. Very, very, very few. And the reason why is because all of ours are in there and can be looked up, by a physician. Okay. And see exactly. So when someone goes and says, I'm on this product, they can literally go into the PDR.net and look it up. Okay. Now, again, that doesn't happen with a Me Too product or that white label product I was telling you about. So, anyway, guys, the whole thing I wanted to tell you more than anything was the weight loss is now at, let me look here. So I'm telling you correctly, 19.5. No, that's not right. Da, 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 total weight loss. Well, 19.7 and 7.5. So 19.7, 19.7 plus 7.5. So 27.2 pounds have been lost so far. Lost. I keep using that word, guys, lost. But the thing that I want to talk to you lastly about is this. I am on that uh, uh, program that I'm on, that company I'm involved in. I am setting up what I'm calling my kind of board of directors. Okay, the people that I want to work with on it, and we're in dozens of countries. And so I want to be able to go through and have somebody in every country, every state, every major city, that is, ready to kind of lock arms and build with me. So if that is somebody that you are that person, great, contact me. If you know somebody that is involved, especially in network marketing now, that has a couple things that they don't have that we do, and I'll tell you what those things are. One, our point values never go away. Okay, so if you're in a marketing company that you have to kind of your last month is your like, what have you done for me lately, kind of a thing, like it renews every month. Ours never expire. Okay, so the only way that your points will ever expire is if you're not qualified. If you're qualified, everything that is building underneath you, regardless of how big it gets, you will always have those point values available to you. That is ginormous, guys. If you don't know anything about this industry, that alone is a reason to drop what you're doing and give me a direct message, okay? Because it's ginormous. All right. The second thing is matching bonuses. As you progress through the uh, um, system here and you get to certain levels, you're going to get a matching bonus for everything that someone does. So this is completely a example only. But let's say that you went out there and you busted your butt and you got someone on your right and someone on your left, and they started to grow, you started to place people here and there, and it was mediocre at best. Okay, activity and reward. But then all of a sudden, somewhere down the line, you get somebody in your group that you personally sponsored that is going through and going crazy. Okay, and next thing you know, you get one or two levels of matching bonuses. I want you to think about that for a second. Let's say they're making uh, I don't know, $1,000 a month. Okay. We'll just use that as an example. And you were at a place where you were able to get, say, uh, you know, 10, 20% of what they were making every month only because you brought them in. How exciting would that be? We had that. Okay. So I want you to think about the matching bonus. Again, we do not have any Me Too products. Everything is patented, proprietary, and created by our company. We have one of the most insane doctors, that is in charge of all that, is just a phenomenal guy. Our owner is a phenomenal guy, just an insane team. So if you want to be one of those people that are kind of at the table with me that want to lock arms and go out there and build this thing huge, I've been part of this company for almost 2 years. Okay. Yet you probably haven't heard me say boo about it. All right, except for mentioning the fact that I'm on the supplements and whatnot. The reason why is because I've been there, done that, and have the t-shirt. Like I said at the beginning of this, there was a time when this was not something that I wanted to, go out there and crow about, because what generally happened was I would go out and bust out and there wasn't a lot of activity being done around me, and it was very disheartening. But now, the people that want to lock arms, I want to lock arms with, and kind of prove that this thing is going to do what I thought it was going to do when I joined. I joined as a founder. I will tell you, just full disclosure, the founder positions at this time are gone. And it's, one of those things that there were only so many. However, there are special circumstances when activity is shown that someone can earn them back. Okay. So, it's not always the case. Again, westwyatt.com/disclaimer. Know that, this is kind of an example only, but there is a potential of, possibly getting them back. So, but that is something that even if they weren't available, it's still an incredible opportunity. They've done, a bunch higher than $100 million already. That was, last year, over $100 million. They are, in my personal opinion, going to be $1 billion company. I truly believe that, or I wouldn't be telling you that I thought that. The overall leadership is incredible. The products are amazing. As something that is kind of funny that I've mentioned on this last, little tirade about, the stuff that you can do to back up a diet that will essentially work even if you're not taking any sort of product. Moving more, eating less, getting good sleep, and then the big one, lots and lots of water. Not that you guys want to know this, but it just has the added benefit of being the truth. And that is, the reason I know that the absorption works really, really, really good, the way that they say it does, is because when I go and use the bathroom, I don't see that dark urine, that you take with, or that you get with like most vitamins, unfortunately, you pee out. you get almost nothing from them. They go in and they go right back out. It's kind of like corn. But not with this. With this, I don't see, like a big change. And I tried to find it. I wanted to look for it, but it just never happened. So the reason I tell you that I've been doing this for 2 years is because I got into it. I've been to two of the conventions. I've met the leadership. Been involved, with huddles and all that kind of stuff. And the take that I have on it is going to be different from other people. But like I said, I'm ready to lock arms with some people and build big. So if you are that person, or that person, send them my way, because I am ready to rock and roll with this. So anyway, that's all I got for you right now, guys. I do want to say hello to Eric. Eric, I think you're the best, brother, and I like the West Side's the best side. I got a great friend of mine that says that as well, and you're a great friend as well. So thank you very much. And guys, I don't mean for these to go long. I said that I was going to pop in on Tuesday and tell you the results of the weight release. But I didn't. So this Tuesday, I'll give you another message and let you know what's going on. But what my intention is going to be is to do these lives every day, and then not go so long. Have like references that say, "Hey, go to this if you want to know about whatever," and I'll have this in longer form there for you to see. But look for one last thing. I'm going to be putting together a product that I'll be able to go through and do that discussion with you, to where you'll be able to go to weswyatt.com, sign up for the newsletter, and then you'll automatically be told when you do that you get the weight loss thing for free, or whatever the case may be, and then we'll be able to go in there and discuss stuff. So Eric, I am honored to have you as a friend, brother. So thank you. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to be part of the company that I was talking about, let me know on that as well. And then other than that, as always, have a dynamite day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.